and welcome to another episode of All About a Fursuiter, the series where we interview furries, spread positivity, and help out the community one furry at a time. So it is July! Yes, July, yes. So what that means is it is Underrrated Fursuiter Month. And what that means, I bet y'all are wondering, what does that mean, Benji? What does that mean? Yes, and what that means is I'm going to be interviewing 3 underrated fursuiters this month. I feel like I want to give them some love as well, because there are so many furries out there that do amazing things, and I feel like some of them just don't get enough love, and I want to do that for the underrated furries out there. So as most of you probably know, this interview today is none other than Splitz the Dutchie. And some info I want to give on him, before we do head over there to the chroma key zone over there, is he is a red, white, and blue Dutchie. Yes, you heard that right. He is an independent state Dutchie. Yes. He is also known for staying fit. I totally don't do that. Yeah, I'm sorry, out of breath just doing that. He's also known for eating healthy, which I totally do. Yeah. You see this? I totally eat healthy. Making fun of myself, gotta love it. But most importantly of all, he is known for being a therapist and helping veterans out after the war, which really is amazing and just very admirable. That really touched me when I heard he does that. It's really amazing, and that is honestly why I want to interview him today, because that just really touched my heart. So, with that being said, let's head over there to the chroma key zone and interview Splitz. Let's get to it right now. Hello there, everyone, and welcome to the chroma key zone. So here we're going to ask Splitz 5 questions, and yeah, let's get right into it, shall we? Booyah! So the first question I want to ask you, Splitz, is as simple as this: how long have you been in the furry fandom?
I've been in the fandom for approximately, inactively, from about 2009, 2010, up until about last year. And then I full on said, yep, I went to a convention, I got to get me a suit. And here it is. The most adorable, cutest Dutchie I couldn't resist. I had to become a Dutchie. So that is my first question. That is why I've been in the fandom. So about 10 to 12 years.
Now the second question I want to ask you, my dude Splitz, is what inspired you to start your healthy lifestyle and even make a group chat about it?
So pretty much the biggest inspiration behind me doing the Healthy Furry whole health group is I'm all about exercise and about eating healthy, taking care of yourself, because, I mean, heck, these suits are sweaty and heavy and nasty. You're really working, you got to have some good cardio and endurance built up. And I figured, why not? So try to keep in shape and do my best to help others that want to learn how to keep in shape and have a healthy, balanced lifestyle. I got just a book of useless knowledge I got while in college, and I want to help furries try to achieve and get the same level that I'm at. I just want to help them. I also was a teenager growing up. I was actually pretty overweight. I was about 50, 60 plus pounds, overweight most of my young life, and then started eating healthier. I hit adolescence, that helped, along with running and exercise, and from that point, I've always been, ideal weight and always been happy, healthy, and that's the way to do it. That's why now I want others to just get to the same level of physical and, of course, mental happiness that I've achieved over these years.
Now the third question, and this one's honestly really silly, but I wanted to ask this just because I saw this happen at MFF and TFF actually. So I was genuinely curious about this. So the third question is, why do you always go around asking interviews at conventions with this Morty mask that you see in this picture right here? I'm generally curious about this, so yeah.
So at the conventions, I just initially, when I first started in the fandom, inactively, kind of actively after Megaplex last year, I wore Morty. A lot of suitors really recognized and kind of loved talking to Morty. I feel I'm like, all this money on a nice suit, and all they want to see is Morty. Anyway, So a part of the reason is that I think Morty was more like he's different. Like, you know, I'm a Dutchie. There's a bunch of Dutchies. There's a bunch of foxes, full all this stuff that are at these conventions. But little off characters, I'm like the only Morty that I knew of at the convention, and you know, everybody, you know, every furry and their sister loved Rick and Morty. So I was like, yeah. So I started wearing Morty as sort of like a little kind of a gig thing, and everyone liked it. And I just took off from there, and everyone wants to talk to Morty. But I also interview furries, and you know, Splitz my Dutchie suit, but I also do it in Morty, and I got my Slade mask, and when I get my second suit done, I'll probably start interviewing as well. And that, so it'll be just like a luck of the draw. Who are you getting interviewed today? Are you getting interviewed by Morty? Are you getting interviewed by Splitz? Are you getting interviewed by Spaz, my liger? So a bunch of different options.
Now the fourth question, and this is a pretty simple one, is what is your favorite green vegetable?
My favorite green vegetable, I would say from personal experience, ooh, that is a toughie, but I gotta say it, one of my biggest health pet peeves is I really love leafy green salads and vegetables. Kale. Kale is one of the most, it's got a little bit of a flavor to it, a little stinkiness to it, but the greatest thing about it is you put on vegetables, all this good stuff, and you have a salad with it. It's got antioxidants, it's got vitamins A, B, C, a lot of these vitamins, all these good things that help you with your body, your development, some weight loss, digestion, all around health. Really great, kind of gross vegetable, but the great thing about it is it's tasty when you put it on salads. You can cook with it. You can do a million and one things with it. You can make it into shakes. A bunch of great things. Kale, number one.
And now the fifth and final question for you, my dude, is how would you inspire someone today?
I guess the best way to really say is to inspire somebody is don't be afraid to be yourself. I think one of the biggest things that I really appreciate and I love about this fandom, there's so much love, there's so much expressionism. You know, a lot of the positive aspects that come out of the fandom is just saying, okay, this is like an inner self that I've kept locked away for many, many, many years. And I kind of always had like that furry mindset. I never really want, you know, when I was a teenager, I didn't want to be a furry, but then right in my, like, right around the Navy, towards the end of the Navy days, it's like, saw this stuff in FA, and I'm like, this is kind of cool. It's like an expression of your inner self, like this energetic, crazy, fun, loving, all this type, and that's what Splitz, that's what my furry side is bringing out of me. It's made me overall a better person because of it. So the biggest word of advice is don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't try to be someone else. Don't try to be what someone else tells you want to be. Don't listen to yourself because you know yourself the best.
I want to say a big thank you to Splitz for being in this interview. I will leave a link to his social media down in the description below as always. Thank you, a big thank you again to Splitz. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, be sure to give this a like, subscribe, and as always, for now, I bid you farewell.